That nigga walked in, she was like, Larry, I cannot continue this life. Ruthie is only 16. He looked and was like, you know, I can't do it. You a baby. You just a child. I can't be with you. And I thought he was just gonna go and, you know, yeah. Cause you know how many months pregnant with his baby. Man, he was over with. So I ain't see him all the rest of the pregnancy. After the baby was born, he came because his brother was like, that ain't your baby. She wants you because you about to be famous. So he came to see if that was his baby. He looked at the baby and he was like, oh yeah, that's my baby. But he still didn't care. He left. I ain't see him no more. Then
so he thought it was the baby when he seen him?
He said it was the baby. He apologized and so did his brother. But after the baby was 3 months, and I could take the baby outside.
Wait, who was the baby?
Yeah, you the baby.
Because right now we thinking you talking about the rapper, the baby.
No, not the baby. I wouldn't be sitting in this house with my hair like this. If the baby was my son, that's, you know. Come on now. We know better. No, you the baby. And when the baby was old enough to go outside, 3 months, I took the baby to the donut shop where I last seen the daddy. I had the grandmother, the baby. She had me to wear pictures. I'm like,
Damn.
That nigga got married up. He didn't give a fuck about the baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you think just because you was underage was enough for him to leave you and treat you like that? Did he stand by that
much?
An
older lady that had some real money, and I think that was the bigger part.
Right.
Stability.
Yeah, she had money. She got him a good job.
Well, I guess y'all don't know who the baby is. The baby tripping. I'm back with another banger, nigga. I'm banging double nigga.
Love you, cousin Tripp. Saying stuff about it, like Butchie and him. He always wanted to be around the girls. They felt like they wanted to rough you up. But yeah.
So that was like the age of 1.
Yeah, about 1. Yeah, he was walking around in them, my little high heels. As you know, I was dancing back then, and I had little high heels and stuff. But then I did stop wearing them.
Wow.
Because I noticed that kids gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And I got all boys, so I ain't wanna, I ain't want nothing feminine to be around for them to act like. You know what I'm saying? Because kids do what they see. And I ain't had no daddies to back me up and make my kids rough, so I had to be the rough one. So I stopped wearing dresses and high heels and, started dressing like the boys. Yeah.
So did you ever think that I was gay? Like, when people started saying it?
I know.
Or was you offended by it?
I wasn't offended by it. No, I was never offended by it. But,
You ain't care if they was calling your son gay at 1?
I just thought that, you was acting, you do what you see. And I was walking around in high heels and switching, and you was, there with me. So that's all you seen. That's why I said, I have to change what they see. So yeah. Yeah. So I changed that up, and for years I never wear dresses or high heels, no perfume, stuff like that. Nothing feminine. Wrestling and all that, that's the, because I was raising boys. And they dads wasn't there to help me with that part, so. That's what I thought I had to do. So I basically gave up my life for my kids. For the sake of them. And that kind of backfired, but, you know. You being that young, you know, with no, I mean, it don't no book come with raising kids. But I was young, so I did what I thought I should do. So yeah.
Mm.
So I was only 16 when I had you. I was still a kid myself.
Right.
So, yeah.
So when Daddy Sam called you, was he upset?
He was salty. He was cussing and everything. Like, I'm like, what's up? Like, he tried to explain to me or whatever. He was drunk. I guess it was so traumatic. He had went and got drunk. And he told me, and I was like, that just
Right, what did
don't
he
sound
say?
right. He was like, he woke up and you was sucking his thing. And he asked you what was you doing, and you was like,
He said thing.
he said dick.
You gotta tell him exactly how he said it to you. Like
He said, I woke up and your son was sucking my dick. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, and I asked him what he was doing. He said he tripped on the shoe or something and was crying and fell on it. His mouth was open when he fell on it. And he said he snatched you up and took you to, no, you need to be with your father. And he took you to your father and told your father. He
And
said
then
he
my
tripped
father.
and fell on my dick.
Oh, he told my father that?
Yeah. And that's when the girlfriend was like, fellatio. So, yeah.
Why did she say fellatio?
I don't know. She was telling me when I came, because when he told me, I was mad because, like, why would you take my child anywhere? You know, you wait till I come home and we deal with that. So I went over there to get you. And that's what she was hollering at me. He was like, no, we're going to have to go to court. I ain't giving them back to you. And I was like, oh, yes, you is. And I called the police. And he gave up the kid. And the police told him, you know, if you could take her to court, you know. So, yeah, I got you back home. But Sam was kind of leery of you after that.
Wow. But he never liked me anyway.
He did never like you. I remember you being 6 months when I met him, and he literally put you on the ground and tried to roll you. So yeah, he then we used to buy clothes, like he'd buy Sam 4 pair, Tim 2, and you 1. You know, so yeah. And that just made it even worse, like.
Wow. So after that incident, did you ever say anything to me about it?
I don't remember saying anything to you about it. It was just such a, you know, a thing going on, like going back and forth to court and all that. I don't really think I sat down. I don't know. I don't think so.
But this wasn't my first time trying to give somebody fellatio.
I know.
So when was
But the first time I whooped you,
the first time it happened?
yeah, when you was like 4, I whooped you that time. Like, you don't be trying to make nobody suck your thing, boy. Like, where you get that from? Like, where you see that at? So I did something the first time, but the second time, it was just such a big backlash behind that one incident. I didn't. I was too busy dealing with the backlash. You know the problem. Now he got a problem. He don't want to be around you, but this my boyfriend, and now my baby daddy trying to take me to court. Like, I'm still a child myself, and that was a bit much for me right there. You know, so I ain't say nothing to you about it. No.
So at this point, you knew, like, yes, he gay something.
Something wrong. I didn't think of gay. That's not where my mind went.
What did you think? When I keep getting in these situations with these boys.
I ain't think of gay because you was too young to even know what gay was. And gay wasn't around you, so you ain't see gay, so how could you be gay? No, I ain't think of none of that, like, or maybe just being a mother, I just pushed the thought away, like, no. And then how tough you was, I was like, gay people won't be like that. You know what I'm saying? So I never thought gay.
So when did I toughen up though? If I was like soft like in the beginning, when did I start getting tougher?
I think, I used to have friends come over and rough y'all up. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just got rough. They used to fight. Y'all didn't never give up. Y'all fought back. What smell?
I smell it.
What you smell?
And plus, you look like you got the laugh, like the giggles or something.
Oh, you silly. Yeah, and then I think the fact that you was the oldest of the three brothers, you felt like you needed to be tough for them. And you ain't want them to think you was, gay or nothing. So you was being tough for them. So you started beating them up, and
Right.
you really went out of control with the violence. And I think that was, you trying to hide the fact that you was. You had got old enough to know that you was. When you was that little, I don't think you knew that you was. I don't think you knew what gay was.
Right.
That's just, I think you was doing what you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? But as you got older, you knew exactly what it was. So you tried to rebel against that, and that's what made you so violent. Proving yourself that, I'm a man. So yeah. Yeah. And then, like I said again, you ain't want your brothers to know.
I was very angry,
Yeah, you was angry. And then you was thinking that I was going to feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? If I found out.
It was a fear, like a traumatizing fear.
I think you thought I wasn't going to love you if I knew. You know what I'm saying? So you felt like the only way you could be yourself is to leave the house. So you start running away. You know what I'm saying? So you could be yourself outside of the house. You ain't stand the risk of nobody in the house finding out. So, yeah, you start running away. So I was like, well. And see, I didn't know all them years, like, through your little teenage years, I didn't know because I never related the way you act to being gay because you were so tough. And I just thought you was acting out from your father's death, or you blamed me for not letting you spend time with him or something like that. That's why I thought you was running away. So.
No, I never really thought about all that.
Yeah. Because when I found out, I think you was like 17. I probably found out when you came home with Tom.
That's when yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think, I talked to you or whatever, and I told you, like...
So I had ran away before then.
Yeah.
And I was gone. How long was I gone for?
Like a year or something? Yeah, I think you ran away when you was 16 and you came back when you was like 17. Yeah.
Yeah, I was 17. Wow.
Yeah. When we talked and I told you I don't care about that. I Like, that don't make you not be my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's how you felt, you should have been said that. It would have saved you years of running away. Because, I don't care about that. I think you was probably relieved after that. After, we talked or whatever.